Hey everybody, how's it going? Stoudman coming back at you, and again today I'm going to be talking to you about some stuff, some Blu-rays and DVDs that I picked up. And this time around, most of them were actually for resale. I picked up a lot of Blu-rays and a few DVDs off of Mercari, and I got a really good deal on them because most of them are worth quite a bit of money. So in the end, it was $12 with $5 shipping, so I paid $17 total. And some of these I'm going to keep for myself. Two in particular I'm keeping for myself. The rest I intend to sell, and I will make, I can almost guarantee you, way more than my money back. So let's go ahead and show you what I've got today. Let's start off with the titles that I'm going to keep for myself. Starting off with Come Out and Play. Never seen this. I haven't even really heard of this. I've only ever seen like the cover art here. I think this might have been on Netflix at some point or something like that. I know that I've seen this around, you know what I mean? But I've never actually thought to get it for myself or to actually watch the movie, get around to actually watching the movie. But it did look interesting. It has looked very interesting to me, just not interesting enough to like pique my interest enough that I would want to sit down and actually watch it, or let alone pay for it. So to be able to get this as part of this bundle deal is pretty cool because, well, essentially I'm getting it for free and I'm going to make money on the whole deal. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. I'm hoping that this is at least a 6 out of 10. I don't know. If anybody else who's watching this knows more about this movie than I do, let me know in the comments below. Is it any good? Give me your thoughts. Took a chance on this one, kind of hoping that it plays out well, that I enjoy it at least halfway decently. If not, of course, I can always just throw it in with the other stuff that I'm planning to sell. Next up is one I know people have said is actually pretty good, and that is Epic. This is the rental exclusive, which means, of course, it has no special features, but I don't care that much. It's free, and that's always a better price than actually even like the cheapest it's been, which is like $2 to $3 typically on average. So even though it's not one that's typically worth a whole lot of money, it's like, well, I'll take that and put it in my collection for free and check it out at some point. So that way I don't have to even think about spending $2 to $3 or whatever on it might cost to get this. And that way I end up saving money, and at the same time as I'm getting this bundle, I'm also making money. So great deal there. Again though, let me know your thoughts on Epic. Is it a good movie? Is it one I should keep in my collection? Yada yada yada. You know, give me your thoughts on that. Next up, this one I will probably sell, but I don't know if I really want to because it's probably not going to be worth that much money. And that would be The Town, like the regular version of The Town. I already have this movie. I have the digibook of it, like the extended edition digibook, which is really nice, and it's a great movie. But this version here is worth like $4 maybe. If I tried to put it on eBay right now like this, I might make a buck or two. It just depends. But that's why it's like I'm probably going to have to wait to sell this if I do sell it. It's the only thing that was kind of out of place, and I wouldn't be able to do much with it in this entire lot. But I still can make a lot of money on this lot, so it didn't matter to me that this was also in there. I was just like, well, I'll find something to do with it at some point. It's in pretty good condition. Of course, it's in the old Blockbuster rental Blu-ray case because they didn't want to pay for actual Blu-ray cases, so they just used old DVD cases. But yeah, it's right there in there, and I checked the disc. It's in really good condition, which typically is the case with Blu-rays, so yeah, not much of a surprise there. Next up, another one I plan to sell on eBay. This one is going to probably get me at least $5 to $10. Maybe not 10, maybe more like 5, but still enough that I would consider selling it on eBay, unlike the town, which just I don't know what that's going to do, if it does anything, and I don't want to bother with just literal pocket change, you know what I mean? But this one I will bother with because I've seen some pretty good comps on eBay, so yeah, I have no interest in owning it myself. I really don't like this. I never saw the first one. I never saw the original one. I'm sure I might eventually get around to seeing the original one and the remake, but I don't have really any interest in seeing the sequel to the remake. I'm sure somebody out there who's a horror hound or a horror fan is going to want this, and that's why I'm going to sell it on eBay and make some money from this. Again, not a whole lot, but let's say $5 on this one. So $5 off the $17. We're down to 12, right? We're down to 12. Okay. Now let's move on. These I don't know quite what to do with yet because, well, just take a look. It's Black Sails, the second season on DVD, and it's like in 3 different DVD cases. I think this is like a former rental or something like that. And they're just, they don't even have like the original artwork to these. They just have like these nice papers, like color artwork sleeves here, but then on the side they don't have like a wraparound or anything like that. It's not the original artwork to the season set. So I guess I could sell this as is on eBay, but again, it probably wouldn't make me much money. Maybe I'll throw it in with the town and see what happens, but that would be a really weird bundle to do on eBay and probably wouldn't sell too well. It'd probably sell better if I sold them separately, and even then they wouldn't sell very well, but I'd probably make a few more bucks that way. I don't know. I haven't actually seen Black Sails though, and I am kind of interested in it because I like pirate stuff, and you know, it could be okay. It could be pretty good. I'm just gonna probably hold on to these, wait until I see the first season, and then hey, I've got the second season right here. But hey, if anybody's actually interested in these, let me know. Maybe I can just send them to you, give you a deal on them or something. I don't know. These were another that didn't really fit too well into the bundle, but whatever. I'll take it. Doesn't matter to me. Figure out something to do with it. But the 3 titles here that make up for it. Let's say the only thing I sell is that I Spit on Your Grave 2 Blu-ray for $5. I ended up spending $12 on all this crap. What am I thinking, right? Well, the thing that made it worth it, the 3 titles that made it worth it, were 3 concert Blu-rays. And if you know, like I know, concert Blu-rays are something you definitely need to be looking out for if you are reselling physical media of any kind. You know, if you're reselling Blu-rays, if you're reselling DVDs, concerts are definitely something to look for because some of them are kind of more difficult to come by. Some of them are worth some money. These are worth some money. Not a whole lot, but enough. First off, we have the Neil Cowley Trio live at Monterey, or Montreux. This is a 2012 concert Blu-ray high definition format, so much better than it's going to look on DVD, obviously. And I checked the comps on eBay before buying the bundle at all, and this one sells for like 10 to 15 bucks on its own. Something, I think I saw like a $12 sale on this one, so $12. Wait a minute, that's what we needed left to pay for the entire bundle. Well, looks like with this one concert Blu-ray alone, I have paid for the entire bundle, in addition to the sale of I Spit on Your Grave 2. Cool. So, paid for. Oh, but wait, there's more. In particular, there is Mumford & Sons' The Road to Red Rocks, which is another Mumford & Sons. It's a pretty popular band there. This is a pretty popular title, in particular on Blu-ray. It is sold for between like $10 and $15 again on eBay. But I might actually just sell this to one of my friends who actually expressed some interest in it for a little bit less, give him a friend's discount, because, you know, if I can do that, that makes me just as happy as earning a little bit more money on the side, and I'm still going to be earning a little bit more money on the side anyway. So yeah, whether I sell this for $8 to $10 or something like that, or $15 on eBay, whatever, I'm going to make some profit off of this. This is where the profit starts to come in with these Blu-rays for me. So there we go. That's a pretty good seller right there. Probably going to be a pretty good seller right there. But the one that was like the main reason I immediately clicked buy is after I researched it on eBay, I found that this particular concert Blu-ray, Michael McDonald, A Tribute to Motown Live and Michael McDonald Live, it's like a combo concert Blu-ray, and it goes for $30 to $35 on eBay. So when I saw that, I was like, so you're telling me you want me to pay you $17 for all this stuff, and this one title is worth $30? Okay. So let's say I make like $10 off of this, and $30 off of this, and another $12 off of this, and then I spit on your grave too for $5, right? So $17, $40. That's not a bad deal right there. To get $40 out of this, to have spent $17, get that money back, and then get another $40 on top of it, that's a pretty good deal. That's a pretty good score right there. So I was more than happy to do that. And I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. It's just like, whatever. Not even a concern, because I'm about to make some money. So yeah, very happy about that score. This is why you gotta look on Mercari. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, you gotta look on there. You gotta know what to look for. And concert DVDs and Blu-rays, always keep an eye out for those, because those typically, not always, but typically are worth some money. I will give you an example where it wasn't worth some money, and that was when I went into Goodwill, I want to say 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I found a concert DVD that was actually put out by Shout Factory, and I was like, whoa, a Shout Factory concert DVD? There's no way this could go wrong. This has got to be worth so much money. It was worth like $5. I don't know how that works. I don't know why it works that way, but it does. Value fluctuates, and the things that people think have value don't always have value. The reasons that people think things have value are usually, like 99% of the time, not the actual reason that things have value. So you gotta look around, you gotta see what's actually worth money, you gotta do your research and figure out, can I make some money off of this? And well, yes, I can make some money off of this, and I am going to make some money off of this, and that makes me very happy. All things told, the entire haul right here, I think, was a pretty good steal for $17 shipped. Great deal. But tell me your thoughts. Like I said earlier in the video, on the ones that I intend to keep. And of course, tell me your thoughts on what I'm doing, trying to resell this stuff. Call me one of those rat bastards who moved on to reselling and is now just adding to the problem, or something like that. I don't know. But like, these are concert Blu-rays that in most cases, for most of you, you probably aren't going to give a crap about them, are you? You know, I figure most people, most nerds, aren't necessarily interested in Michael McDonald, are they? Nah, like, unless you're a huge music buff, music fan, and you really love his music and you want that Blu-ray, then you're probably not too concerned about somebody like me snagging it up for a really good price and reselling it for a high price. You know what I mean? What does that matter to you? And again, I'm probably going to sell the other one, the Mumford & Sons one, to a friend of mine for a lower price than I could get for it. So I'm not that much of a rat bastard here. I'm not. I really am not. Anyway, I am a rat bastard. I will not deny that. I will not deny it. But anyways, that'll do it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. Peace.